Hi, welcome to the world of colors. I'm Colors. Today I wanted to show you how I'm making the Halloween craft show witches. Here's what they look like. They're real easy to make, real cute, and you can make quite a few of them in no time at all. So I'm going to show you how we're going to make those today. I've got them on this jar here. You can put them on a jar or fill Halloween decorations or candy. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do that, and I'll be right back to tell you about the materials we're going to use. So for the materials, we're going to start with some polyester fiberfill, very little bit of that. And we're going to have a 9x9 piece of green fleece. And we're going to use an 8x9 piece of black felt and a 5x6 piece of black felt, and then two 10x11 inch pieces of black felt. We're going to be using the Halloween witch's hat from Dollar Tree, some of the orange stems from Dollar Tree. We're going to be using 15 of those. 5 yellow stems. I got these on Amazon, and you can get them locally at your craft stores as well. We're going to be using this green acrylic paint for the nose. It's made by Tester's Craft Paints. We're going to be using a 2x4 styrofoam ball, and I have the end of a styrofoam paintbrush. I keep the ends because they come in handy, and I'm going to use the end of one of those today. I'm going to use a disposable paintbrush, and then these 3 markers in pink and coral and aqua, and a rubber band. And I also will be using this chalk writer from Dollar Tree as a tool. And I think that's about it. So I'll get this stuff out of my way, and I'll come back and join you, and we'll be getting ready to start. Hi. I'm back now with the materials that we're going to use to make the witch. And we're going to start with the two 10x11 inch pieces of black felt. You want to take those and go ahead and leave them on top of each other like that. And what we want to do is we want a 2.5 inch piece in the middle here that we're going to cut to. So I'll mark the middle. Let me hold that at 5 inches. And then I want 2.5 inches across the middle. So I'm gonna do over this way and over this way to get my 2.5 inches in the middle like that. So then I'm gonna cut. So I want the 2.5 inches in the middle up here. I'm gonna cut from the corners all the way up to the end of that white stripe. Like that. And then what we want to do is take this 5x6 piece of black felt, and that's going to be the arms. What we want to do with this piece is we want to cut from this corner to this corner to make the 2 arms. I've got it drawn out here how we're going to do it. From this to here. So you just want to start at this corner and go all the way to that other one. And that makes your 2 arms. And then is what you want to do is we'll get started gluing. We want to put the arms in like that. Just like that, a little bit from the top, maybe an inch down, like that. And then I'm gonna hold this part down. And then we'll get the arms glued in like that. Like that. And then what we want to do is stringy glue here. Is just fold this back like this. I'll put my scissors there to hold that down. And then we'll just put our glue along the edge here. Now I'll do the other side and I'll be right back with you. The thing we want to do is take the 8x9 piece of black felt, which is the cape, and I've drawn my 4.5-inch line across the top of it in the middle. And then I'm just gonna take my scissors and kind of start in the middle and head myself up there to that 4.5-inch line like that. I'm just kind of, you can even fold it in half like that. Where that 4.5-inch line is, I'm folding it in half with the line right on top of each other like that. And then just cut it so it matches like that. And that is the cape. And then is what we're gonna do is roll up the cape a little bit on the bottom like that. So I'm gonna put some glue across here. And I'm going to roll it up. And I'm going to let that set up and I'll be right back with you. Now, I've taken my black pieces and set them aside for a minute. And I took my my orange tinsel stems. I've got them just folded in half and kind of flattened them out like that. And then I want to glue them in the back of the hat, like that. You see that? So they'll be in the back of the hat like that. So you gotta make sure your little buckle for your hat's right there in the front. And then I'll put some glue on here. And glue them down inside like that. And I'll let that set up. What we're gonna do is take our cape and glue it to the neck of the dress piece. Center it on there. Like that. I'll let that set up. So the next thing that I did was I took these stems, the tinsel stems, and I spread them out. So there's some on the back and the sides, like that. So that's all ready to go. And so what we want to do is take, that's how it looks, the pieces of black felt that we glued together. And then we want the cape to be in the back. And we want to glue this down into the side of the hat, like that. So I'll put some glue on the back here, on top of the cape. Make sure I have that centered. Just glue that in there like that. And while that sets up, I'll take this 2x4, it's 2.4 inches styrofoam ball, and I think that Hobby Lobby should have that. I'm thinking that I got this at Hobby Lobby in a package of like 6 or 8. And you want to take your green fleece and just roll it onto the styrofoam ball like that. And I'll secure it with a rubber band. And then we'll tie some jute around that. And then we'll cut this off a little shorter. That. And then I'm going to glue this right up inside the hat, like that. Okay? So we're just going to put some glue around it. And glue it right up in there. And I'll be right back with you. I'm going to take the arms now and cross them over like this. Put a little dot of glue in there. And you want to take the 5 yellow stems that you have here and take a rubber band and I'm going to put some jute around that as well. And what we want to do is we want to just glue the bottom of the broom. This is the bottom of the broom in like that. We're going to glue it to the back of the arms. Glue it in like that. I don't want to get that too high there. spread those out. And then we're going to take the top of the sponge brush and we're going to glue that in there. I'm going to put the glue along like that. You see how that is? We're going to set that up, let that set up. So here we are so far. The last thing I want to do to the body is to put the stuffing in to the top. I use just a little bit of the stuffing so she keeps her shape nicely at the top here. So I'll put that in there. And that's all in. I'm going to glue this piece up a little bit better. So that's all in. Now what we want to do is the face. So what we're going to start with is the nose. And I have the nose right here. You want to put a pretty good sized piece of glue so that it falls, it comes down. And sometimes I take my scissors and cut the string so it'll stop. It's like the never ending string of glue. So you just want to let that come down naturally like that. And let it set up. So I'll be right back with you and show you how mine ended up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the face right now. I'm just taking a coral marker and putting some eyebrows on here. I'm trying to do it like I did the last one so that they are uniform. So I put the eyebrows on there, and then I used like a blue aqua color for the eyes. Like that. And then I took pink for the mouth down here. And then I took it to the pink and did it to the side and just went over it like this with the side of it. See if I can get in there. Now the nose should be set up pretty good. By now, it is set up pretty good. What I do is I just pull it off the fabric. Pull it off the fleece. Like that. Not all the way. Just so it sticks out. Like that. So you have a witch's nose. And I put I came back and I put a little drop for like a little wart on the nose. Just a little drop. It's not coming. There we go. And I'm going to let that little drop set up, and I'll be right back with you. So I'm painting the nose with the acrylic green paint. like that. Make sure I get the sides. And that's all there is to making her. I'm going to let that dry and then I'll come back. So that's how they ended up. Those are the craft show witches. Pretty easy to make. And I'd say you get about $15 for one of those. So thank you for coming and joining us. If you like this video, make sure to like. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe.